Hey, it's Randy for Jamaica Good Life. I'm here with the Higher Level Airbnb owner and builder and founder. Give me your name, sir, your first name.
Hi, good night. My name is Ron.
Tell us about your place and where it's located, and just quick little bit about the vision so I could get into the imagery.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, good night again, world. We here we have a foundation that we created all from scratch, from just a simple idea. We choose to name Higher Level JA because the meditation is coming from a higher place, and we constantly rise to get to that higher level and higher self. Sorry. And this dream, as I said, is the vision. We chose to embark on this in 2017, when we started laying the foundation for this development. So basically, Higher Level JA is a eco hotel, eco-friendly environment. It's a hilltop fruit farm. So basically, you're living on a farm produce from the farm to the kitchen to your belly. So, and you're in an environment which is an outdoor environment, birds, the trees, the mountains, etc. So, High Level JA, we are located in 11 miles Bull Bay, St. Thomas. That's just 15 minutes from the Norman Manley International Airport, off the St. Thomas Main Road at 11 Mile Square. 5 minutes from the St. Thomas Main Road at 11 Mile Square, up Cambridge Road. So that's exactly where we're located. 11 Mile Bull Bay, Cambridge Road, St. Thomas. And as I said, Higher Level JA, it's a place, it's an environment that we wish to share with the wider world of our grassroots culture and local community environment. So coming here, you will actually get away from being in one of those chain brand hotels and not being exposed to the actual culture and the everyday life that we live here in Jamaica. So when you come to stay at High Level JA, we expose you to the common life of a average Jamaican citizen. So basically, you get to live on the farm, as I mentioned before. You have the access to your own cabin, which is your own yard as well inside our yard. So it's one big property. I also have a house on the property, and from my house there are other cottages. So we chose to organize the place in that farm because we want everyone, when they come to stay, they have a selective house for themselves with a yard space available, both a backyard and a front yard, and space around that environment so they can feel as if they're actually living in Jamaica, and they're occupying their own little home on a hillside with their family for their vacation. So as I said, we have places that we take persons to, strictly local environment as well. Not as popular as the places that you would see in Ochi and Negril and some of these places, but for us, they're not popular, but they mean so much, because these are places that we grew up going to as children from the community. The local beach, which is 20 to 25 minutes walk away from our property. If it's a drive, it's actually 5 minutes drive away from our property. We have the Ramble River over in Ramble, St. Thomas, that's further St. Thomas, that's higher St. Thomas. That's about a hour a drive away from our property as well. You have known place like the Bart Fountain where you go to get, your warm water bath, which the slaves used to go for healings and all of that stuff. You have the famous Reggae Fall also out here that we establish, we also bring to the forefront. So we try to find these places, simple areas, and we provide a local, and grassroots experience. So you learn to cook, you learn to take the different fruits from the farm, you learn the different tastes from the different fruits, you learn how to prepare the different fruits. You know what I mean? You actually being me just saying this will only enlighten you to a certain level, but when you come here, you will actually realize how much advancement you would make just by being in an environment like this. You will actually become more aware of the the different textures of different kinds of fruit other than when you just go to a supermarket to purchase them, because you actually realize how these fruits were grown and what kind of tree these fruits were grown on. Because I have visitors that come here and they didn't know what a ackee tree looked like, because they're used to getting ackee from out of a tin and not off the tree. So, as I said, that's just a small example just to show what kind of exposure we bring forward to our visitors. And we try to expose other businesses in and around our community. We have a Fisher Spot Catering, which is one of my cousins. She does a food program as well. So when we have visitors at times, sometimes we have them go to her and they can get lunch provided by her as well if they don't want us to be that chef for them for the day. So we expose them to the community. They can go around, walk in and around the community, go to the local shops all by themselves without me being there. We provide visitors, travelers with the accurate information so that they can go out in the streets by themselves and they can navigate themselves in and around, even if it's the first time they're coming to Jamaica. As I said, that is what we wish to provide for our visitors when they come to Higher Level JA. So our environment, as I said, our interaction with visitors or with our guests, or might I add, with our families, because we classify them as family when they come here, because I still have communication with each and every individual that come to our property that came here. We take the time out to call and check up on every person. How are you doing? How is your family? You know what I mean? So we keep that constant connection. So it's not like when you book into a resort and you don't actually have any level of connection with that hotel other than just meeting the staff that work there. So when you come here, as I said, we create that family energy, you know what I mean, showing each and every individual, despite the color, the class, the race, the creed, you know what I mean, that we are elevating around love and the betterment for humanity as human beings. You know what I mean? So as I said, outside of just the business aspect of it, it's a more moral and spiritual connection that we're driving to push to the world, you know what I mean? So that persons that want to come and relax and be in an environment where they can be with like-minded persons, down-to-earth persons that are for nature and, love to protect nature and, you know what I mean, share that. So we create this environment for that purpose solely as well, you know what I mean, for personal development, spiritual development, mental development, you know what I mean, and as I said, a development of one higher self. That's why we choose to name the environment Higher Level JA. That's why we choose to run with the sun rising on the world. If you can see on our logo, it's a globe. It's not the actual globe with the different countries on it, but it's a symbolization of a globe, and it being pure blue is to show that there are no borders. You know what I mean? There are no boundaries. You understand? The sunrise on there, and the sun is there to show that we should rise to a higher self. The yellow signifies the brightness, as I said, of the sun, that energy that we should keep up. And the lion, as you can see, you know what I mean, the lion connects us back to our African self, Ethiopia, Africa, you know what I mean, with the green, gold, and red Ethiopian flag with the lion of Judah in the middle. So that's what we represent as a people, you know what I mean? That is what I represent, you know what I mean? And we also share the knowledge which comes from the elders at the Church of Emperor Haile Selassie I and the Imperial Ethiopian Incorporated Federation Incorporated. Sorry. So we, as I said, work as a foundation where development is concerned, infrastructural development, is concerned. Because as I said, as a people, we can't move forward if we are not exploiting the ability to develop. You understand? So that is one of our key things. As I said, everyone can't become workers. Some of us have to actually create. So I'm sticking on the creative side of myself. And as I said, I wish to share this with the rest of the world and persons that wish to come on board and help with the initiative or, help with the promotion of our business. Say the word to a friend or family, someone that is coming to Jamaica. Take a time and go through our page. Not just go through the 10 pictures at the top, or the 15 pictures at the top, but just take some time out to actually see what we're doing. Take some time out to actually read some of our posts and see the momentum and the motive behind what we're actually doing. As I said, it's a profitable business, but at the same time, it's profitable to each and every individual that grace this environment. So it's profitable to me, it's profitable to the visitors that come here. So it's giving and getting at the same time, because I learn a lot of things. I've developed to a next level of myself just by coming in contact with different people from across the world. I met with persons from Germany, from France, from Switzerland. I met with persons from Africa, Somalia. I met with persons from different places. I met with persons from India. So, speaking and understanding and learning about different cultures also helps me to understand the world even in a better eyesight, and knowing and not just seeing it just from the eyes of a Jamaican, I actually get to hear other person's stories. As I said, it's vice versa. You're not just learning, I'm learning as well. And this is a learning environment. We wish to have at least 6 to 7 cottage on property and a library, which we are going to rename as a truth berry. So that is the bearing fruit of truth. So we wish to be unique and remain in that unique self and not to follow the rush.
Chunks meal with peanut and callaloo rice and fried plantain, ripe plantain, with a tall glass of lemonade. Yeah, well cold. And we are here sat at the campfire at HIGHERlevelJA. And it's a beautiful day. As you can see, lovely view. When I am finished, I am going to sit in the hammock. You can see the hammock right down there. Definitely. Be at HIGHERlevelJA. Having a lovely meal at HIGHERlevelJA. Carrot dumpling, sweet potato, banana with red orange rundown, avocado. Ooh. And this is what the weather is like at the moment. It's actually raining. It's raining at HIGHERlevelJA. Go the positive way. And this is what the weather is like. Yeah, and we're here chilling.
Higher level. Higher level of everything.
Higher level of everything. Yeah, I don't know. Chill back. Hold with weather. Yes, come check us out at HIGHERlevelJA. Beautiful. Watch the hell. HIGHERlevelJA. Welcome world. See it, eh?
Yeah, man, I eat that, man.
Yeah, man. Higher level. And we're there, you don't know, up in the hilltop. Way up in the hilltop. See it, eh?
Higher level of everything.
Higher level of everything. You know, check us out. Take time. Yeah. Is it?
Smell that?
Boy, I wish you could have smelled it through the phone. Sorry.
Season rice, I got start up in now.
Is it? Things going great at HIGHERlevelJA. Music, the fair bunks. Yeah, second batch of juices, you know. Start the cussing, man. One team out. Hold it. I'll get you in a piece like baby. Okay. Yeah, man. Up and running, man, for the work, you see me? I want to reach halfway to walk yet. Huh? HIGHERlevelJA hiking trail. Hold on for the rope, man. Rope take you all the way up.
Finally reached somewhere. And we have the higher level boss, Rowan Taylor, our first customer.
You can check in Fisher's spot.
Yes. Enjoying his pumpkin coconut cream fish with creamed potato, garlic infused potatoes, and sweet corn with that tossed salad right there. And because he's our first customer, he gets a complimentary glass of soursop juice, which is only right.
Yeah. Yeah, man, check out Fisher's spot to order around the local area and pick up at any time. Make your order. Check it out, the spot. I'm telling you. You can snap a picture. Bye.
Then the Great Spirit came down and said, let there be. And there was. That's how it all began. Yes. It's still we ask, where did the universe come from? Everything in existence, from the sky to the depths of the ocean. Every shape, every color, every pigment, every sound and every vibration. This whole earth, the solar system, everything you hold so sacred. By the hands of fate, because created and that's no love.
We wish you all the best on your search, and I hope that you find us and you take the time out to come and visit us. As I said, good night. It's Rowan, your host, speaking, and we wish to see you come to Jamaica and take the time out to visit us at HIGHERlevelJA.
Okay, so thanks everyone for listening. Higher Level JA, Mr. Rohan Taylor and Mistress Ellis Taylor will be your host. It's a Eco Hotel, Lodging and Hilltop Fruit Farm, 11 miles, Bull Bay, Cambridge, off St. Thomas Main Road. Phone number 876-774-9447. Another phone number 876-446-6886. On Facebook and Instagram, Higher Level JA. And for the Airbnb, XUEDCSSQFZ. Thank you so much. I hope everyone would stay here. I'm looking forward to visit this place. It's beautiful. I love what you're doing here.
According to the old book, say there was nothing. And then the Great Spirit came down and said, let there be. And there was. That's how it all began. Yes. It's still we ask, where did the universe come from? Everything in existence, from the sky to the depths of the ocean. Every shape, every color, every pigment, every sound and every vibration. This whole earth, the solar system, everything you hold so sacred. By the hands of fate, because created and that's no love.